Hello, everyone. I'm Nia Newland, and today I want to talk to you guys about how to maintain your SOW. Your SOW is your statement of work. And what this is, guys, this is the independent contract that you will have to sign when you start to service your client. So every client has their own SOW that you will, have once you finish certifying for that client. This contract will have the amount of pay you will be receiving for servicing your hours, and it'll also have all of your clients' expectations. So please, guys, make sure that you do read your SOW to its entirety. That way you will not breach it, okay? Because if you breach your SOW, it can be canceled and you will not be able to service. The first thing we'll talk about is priority commitment. And what this is the specific hours that you're required to work under your SOW. Every client does have a different priority commitment. For example, some clients may ask you to work a minimum of 15 hours per week, while others require you to work a minimum of 10. Either way it goes, if you work anything less than your minimum amount, you can breach your contract. And so your SOW will be voided. The SOW does consist of several things. It consists of your call metrics, your commitment adherence, your service level requirements, and your service revenue. I will be going over each thing with you. The first thing we'll talk about is the call metrics and the commitment adherence. Your call metrics has to do with your commitment adherence and your interval service. So guys, this basically means that whatever hours you commit yourself to work or schedule yourself to work, that is your call metrics, okay? So just the hours that you're working that you scheduled yourself to work. Now, your commitment adherence, that is the percentage of time that you actually work during your schedule. For example, if you select to work from like 8 o'clock in the morning to 12 in the afternoon and you log in on time and you complete the whole shift, of course, you're going to be at 100%. But if you log in late and you don't complete your whole shift, then your commitment adherence will be determined by how much you miss. And when you do miss those, they are called no-show. We'll talk about that a little later. Please, guys, I know that things do happen that will make you late or make you even have to leave early. Please try to maintain 95% or greater so that you can keep your SOW. Your service level requirements consist of 6 different things. Your service level requirements consist of your ACDN time, your average handling time, which is your AHT, your ACW, which is your after call work, your customer service scores, your quality, which is also called QA, and your no-show time, which is the time that you do not work. Okay, so your ACDN time, your AHT, your ACW, your customer service scores, your QA, and your no-show. All these things are created and combined together to create your service level requirements. And I will go over each of them with you. So let's talk about your average handling time, okay? Because your average handling time is going to be combined of most of the things that we just discussed. So let's start off with the AHT. The AHT is the length of time you are on a call, and this is comprised of your ACD, your hold time, your ACW, your no-show, and your customer service. So all these things on this page create your average handling time. Okay, so your ACD, what that is the time that you spend talking to the customer once you answer the phone. So as soon as you say, "Thank you for calling so-and-so, so-and-so, this is so-and-so speaking," that is when you will automatically start being deducted for your time, or counted, shall I say, for your time. Your hold time is the time that will be counted once you press the hold button until you release it. And so you do want to take that into consideration as well. Your ACW, this is actually the mode that you go into and the time that you spend when preparing to take the next call, or it's preparing to take your first call, or finishing up any notes or anything like that. No-show is the time that you fail to service for the scheduled hours that you have created for yourself. So guys, please try your best not to be a no-show so that you don't have to miss any time, because it does really, really count against you. And being that you do create your own schedule, there's really not a lot of reason you should be no-show. But like I said, we do understand things do happen that may prevent you to be a little late sometimes, or to have to leave early. So just try to make sure you're keeping that 95%. Your customer service scores, now they are the scores that you get on each call when being monitored. Your quality, which is your QA, is going to be compromised of this score. Your service revenue is the amount that you will be getting paid. And now that amount that you get paid depends on your client that you choose to service, okay? So to ensure that you do get the highest amount of pay, please make sure that you do follow all of your metric requirements in your SOW. Also, in order for you to make sure that you are doing everything in your SOW and that everything is going well so you can get the highest amount of pay, you will need to do things like meet with your PF, which is your personal facilitator, and also go to group huddles. Those things are very important. A personal facilitator, PF, is someone that is assigned to you to help you meet the quality performance that your client demands. So what they do is they're going to monitor your calls or your chats. They're going to listen to you. They're going to make sure you got a quiet background. You don't have kids running around. You're not listening to loud music or playing spades or whatever the case may be. They're also going to check to see how you handle the customer, how quick you're able to navigate through the systems and the programs, if you're using your resources correctly. They will be checking all these things. And once they do check for these things and they do monitor you, they will provide you feedback. And the feedback is used not to hurt you or be rude to you, but to actually help you grow and allow you to obtain the knowledge that you need for success. Okay, so the PFs do meet with their CSPs on a weekly, monthly, or as needed basis, depending on that personal facilitator and the job that the CSP does for the client. So if you're doing real good with your client, then your personal facilitator may hardly ever meet with you, but maybe once a month or once every other month or whatever they feel like they need to meet you. Okay, so this is a great opportunity, guys, when meeting with the PF, because they will help you to be able to provide the quality of service that you need to provide to receive that highest pay. So if you have something that pays like $10 to $18 an hour and you're trying to reach that $18 an hour maximum, it is good to listen to the PF's feedback and ask the PF questions so you can ensure you're doing your best to get the highest amount of pay that they have to offer. You will also have group huddles, just like any other meeting. If you worked a regular job, whether it be customer service, factory work, McDonald's, whatever, every company has a group meeting, a meeting that everybody has to go to. Some are mandatory, some are not. The same thing with group huddles. Some are mandatory, some are not. A group huddle is basically when CSPs meet in an Adobe room for client updates. And what this does is this keeps you guys up to date and alert of any changes that the client may have so that you can, of course, remain successful while servicing them. You'll meet to get information on, like, for instance, like new or discounted products and services that they have. New rules and regulations, how to use new applications and software programs. I mean, there are different things that you'll be using. It could be that they decided to change their script. Whatever the case may be, that it may require a meeting and you may have to attend. So as long as you read your SOW to its entirety, meet with your PF, and go to your group huddles, there is no reason why you should not make the highest amount of pay that your client has to offer. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to contact our HR department and we will be more than happy to assist you. My direct line is 470-223-5474. The office number is 1-877-222-8252. Our email is hr@newtechvs.com. Thank you so much for watching the video and have a lovely night. Bye.